Week 13 pick'ems.
Bum, 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 bum.
YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back. We're back with Week 13 pick'ems. We're here every single Tuesday night. Don't worry, we got you covered. Even through the playoffs and the Super Bowl, we have weekly content here for covering the NFL at the Goat House. So like, subscribe, turn notifications on, join us for all of that. Any link you're looking for, Twitter, live updates there, talking during games, the links are down below. Check it out. Recent videos down below as well. Take a look at the leaderboard. Pretty tight here. Dan's making a comeback.
Comeback for the ages.
And he just informed us he has a banger tonight, so I can't wait to see what that banger is. I'm in first by one. Pigskin by one over Old Yeller. Old Yeller up by 2 to Dan, and then the fans are stinking it up right now. But the fans by themselves are looking pretty good. So Matthew Reese has been at the top of the fan picks leaderboard for some time with 121. Very impressive numbers there.
Psycho.
He's a psychopath. Absolute psychopath. Yeah, so there's the leaderboard. Let's go on to the picks. Thursday night football, Cowboys and Saints. It's Cowboys. Yeah, nice. Was that your banger?
Yeah.
Cowboys are, what did they lose? 3 out of the last 4. They're a little beat up. Should be getting some guys back. Saints extremely beat up. Dropped 4 straight. But if Taysom Hill's foot checks out, he's going to start. But first his foot's got to check out. We don't know yet. It's Tuesday night. I'm thinking Taysom Hill's going to start, though. I don't know. I just got that feeling.
Well, in football, you need both feet, so I'm going to take the Cowboys.
That's good. That's a good take.
Good
Was that
analysis.
your banger?
No, it's not my banger.
Good analysis.
You'll know when unless somebody else has the same banger as me. I just thought it was kind of a bold. Not too bold. Not too bold.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got the Cowboys.
Okay. Pete?
Boys are struggling, but I'm going to trust them here. I mean, because the Saints are struggling even more.
Okay. I think this might be a close one. I think if Taysom Hill plays, I think throw the Cowboys off. Not too much of a game plan. Cowboys been struggling a little bit. Saints defense might be able to give the Cowboys some struggles, not a whole bunch. Yeah, I guess you can argue if Taysom Hill plays, Cowboys stack the box. Don't worry too much about the pass. Who knows? I'll take the Cowboys. Probably closer than you think, though. But the Saints are pretty beat up. It's a must-win for both teams. Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys. The fans are going Cowboys, and Old Yeller is going to go with the lone dog of the week pick. He's taking the Saints. He is taking the Saints. He's feeling Taysom Hill, upsetting the Cowboys.
Is like a dog picking these for him or something? Is that what it is?
It must be a dog picking, yeah. Just going to like a bowl or something with the logos. It's got
Nobody will know.
Nobody will ever know. Someday. Yeah, I can see it, though. But he's a lone dog here, picking the Saints. I like it. I like mixing it up here. That's the Thursday game. We'll see if one of those teams can figure it out. Buccaneers and Falcons. Buccaneers come from behind, win, and then the Falcons beat the Jags. But we're going to take the Bucs. And the fans are going to take the Bucs.
But they got Cordero.
I was going to say something nice about the Falcons. They got Cordero. Is that the only thing nice you can say?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about, just remembered right now, totally forgot. I said on Twitter after Cordero scored 2 touchdowns, I'm going to change the Falcons graphic and the pick'ems to Cordero Patterson.
You blew it.
I blew it. I think Falcons fans probably would have been disrespected, though, so I'm probably glad I didn't do it.
I wonder how many touchdowns he's in.
We've been giving the Falcons fans just troubles for years.
I mean, Junior was, and now, so I think every 31 fan bases are probably sad to see Junior off pick'ems this year, except for the Falcons fans. They're probably happy. They're probably thrilled that
It sucks. Get him out of here.
He's probably responsible for us having the least amount of followers from the Atlanta Falcons fan base. I think it would be his fault there. I could see
put it on him.
Yeah, CP is leading in rushing and receiving touchdowns, if you guys were wondering.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was just curious how many total touchdowns they had.
It's his team.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cordero Patterson's world. We're just living in it. All right. So we're all going with the Bucs.
We're all in agreement.
Cardinals, Bears. Dan's taking the Bears.
I'm not taking the Bears.
Okay. I thought
There's no reason to.
All right. So we're going to do one of those.
Although.
I mean, the Cardinals were pretty hot, and then they had a bye week, got a little cold, and they got injuries coming back. You know what? I could see it. I'm going to say it. Probably not, but I can see it because is this the first cold game for the Cardinals this year? They're off a bye. They're about to go to Sloppy Soldier. It's going to be freezing out there. I've been saying it for weeks. I say it every year. Every team struggles on their first, and I'm talking about really cold, and it's going to be really cold. Every team struggles at their first
snowy. I think it might snow.
Yeah, at their first cold game. So and some surprising outcomes happen.
Well, here's another thing that nobody's really talking about besides myself is that With all
So
the
for
fire
himself.
Nagy chants, can Kyler really hear the call when everyone's just screaming fire Nagy? Like I think
it's a good strategy.
I think that's pretty
actually.
tough. I think that's pretty tough.
Yeah. I could see it. What if they just played Colt McCoy again too? I don't think that's.
Yeah, I don't even know who's starting for the Bears at quarterback, but honestly, I'll probably say if Andy Dalton's the starter, Bears probably could have a better chance of winning this.
Could pull it off. Let's see if the Falcons continue to win, even though they had a bye. They've been maybe the best team in football. What did I say? The Falcons, Cardinals, they're both birds.
They're both birds.
Bears.
We're in agreement that they're both birds.
Yeah.
Next, Chargers, a pretty good one. Chargers and Bengals. The Bengals are heating up again, but last time we were getting all hyped on the Bengals, they kind of blew it. Chargers are kind of an every other type of team, somewhat. Very inconsistent. Beat anybody, but they can lose to anybody. They let us down against the Broncos last week. No? You're taking the Bengals?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I knew Pete was going.
Done with the Chargers.
You're never picking them again?
I'm not going there, but they're just something else. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know what's going on. But I like the Bengals. This is another one. I mean, I'm sure the Chargers have played a cold game this year, but they got to go over to the East Coast, a little bit towards the East Coast, and play the Bengals. Might be a little chilly. I don't think it's going to go well for them.
Oh, I'm going with the Bengals too, and the reason being Joe Mixon's going to be licking his
Oh,
chops.
yeah.
Licking his chops. I'm taking Joe Mixon. Give me him.
250 yards rushing.
Whoa.
13 touchdowns.
13 touchdowns.
Bengals.
win. Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals. I think Joe Mixon's running wild. One of the top running games all of a sudden, and the Chargers cannot stop the run. But the crazy thing is, the Bengals could pass on you as well. That's why they're a good football team, and they're playing pretty damn good on defense too. So I think Chargers offense has a little more success than they did last week. But I like the Bengals. The Chargers are gonna be. I don't know what they're going to focus on because they have to do extra to try to stop the run because of how bad their run defense is. You have to do extra to stop Joe Mixon, but then
you have all these weapons on the offensive side, like they can throw the ball to anyone.
Yeah,
Dunk and Tarico and touchdown.
Yeah, right.
That's a shot to Junior.
Shout out Junior. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals for those reasons. I think there's a way the Bengals could blow it if they overthink things. Like, all right, the last 2 weeks we've barely even passed the ball. We've pounded the football because that's all we needed to. So the Chargers are going to be game plan to stop the run, so let's come out passing and just mainly pass. I think that would be overthinking it.
They just got to pound the football the first drive.
Yeah.
First 3 plays, let them know who's boss.
I like what Zach Taylor's done with the Bengals so far. And I was kind of – people were calling for him to be fired. I was actually liking him at the end of last year because Joe Burrow was out. Bengals had a situation at quarterback, and I thought they were putting up fights with teams purely off game plan. So I'm actually liking what I see from Zach Taylor. That defense is more than impressive. Joe Mixon looking like one of the better backs in football. Got to go Bengals. Everybody's going Bengals. We got Yeller going Bengals, and we got the fans going Bengals.
Seems like an easy week, but you never know.
That's not an easy game. I think the Chargers could do it. Herbert versus Burrow.
In the cold, though.
In the cold.
Yeah.
We'll see. Everybody Bengals. I was surprised. I figured somebody maybe would take the Chargers. Somebody. Vikings and Lions. Wait, we did say that the Lions' only win this year was going to be the second time to the Bears or the second time to the Vikings. The Lions lost to the Bears last week, even though they had them. Now, so do they lose? Do we stick with our word here?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Lions.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
This is not my banger of the week, but I guess it might have to be after this.
I could see it.
I was going to say, the bright spot of the Lions has been defense. Like, the defense has been playing a lot of,
a little better the last few weeks. Yeah.
Exactly right. And, what was the guy's name? Jerry Jacobs been playing great.
Huge Jerry Jacobs.
Yeah, huge Jerry Jacobs. I think he was undrafted, or was he drafted? I don't.
Undrafted.
I'll be honest, I don't know
Arkansas.
shit about Jerry Jacobs, but
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's been playing really well, getting a lot of pass deflects, and can't hate the kid. I'm gonna give him a chance.
I could see it.
This is my second chance giving them this year, so I gotta go 50%.
I only gave him one shot, and it's just too hard for me to do another one because they've outplayed some teams this year. Actually, I don't know if they outplayed the Bears last week. I thought the Bears actually outplayed them, but the Lions were in the driver's seat to win. The coaching staff's just so damn bad on the Lions. They blew a lot of situations, and I could see them. It's hard to pick them.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna ride them.
But I think the Lions could win. They could have won last time against the Vikings. Now they're home. When they decide to run the ball, they're very good at running the ball. DeAndre Swift's a monster if he's good to go. I know he had a little bit of a shoulder situation last time. The Vikings cannot stop the run. They're pretty beat up on defense, starting to remind me of last year when they just could not stop the run. So that's a problem. So the Lions could come out, pound the football, win the game. I can see it. I'm just going to trust the Vikings offense to do enough. Even if Dalvin Cook's out, Alexander Madison will be fine.
And if any of you Vikings fans give me crap for taking the Lions, I'm in last place. I don't care anymore, okay?
They're not going to give you. I don't think they're going to give you crap.
Probably not. But I'm taking the Lions.
We'll see.
Gotta go with the Vikings. You
Gotta
can't-
go with
I don't know if I could. I can't really pick the Lions until they win. Actually win a game.
Yeah, it's why it's tough.
I think they're
probably
win
going
this
to win
game.
one.
If they don't win, who?
I think they're losing on purpose. Like I'm pretty convinced they're losing on purpose.
Their coaches are pretty emotional though for losing on purpose.
I don't know what's going on, but
It's that bad
bad.
where it looks
It's
like they're
bad.
losing on purpose. Not a Campbell's chunky soup
except
guy.
the Ravens. The Ravens game, I don't think they tried to lose on purpose.
So they got
on that.
Vikings, Broncos, Cards, Falcons, Seahawks, Packers.
Their one win's going to be against the Cardinals.
You never know. It's at home. It's possible. It's either going to be. Oh, I guess Seahawks.
Did they beat the
but
Cardinals
there's no
last
way.
year? Am I mistaken?
In Seattle. Yeah, it's got to be this game or
Seattle.
the Falcons game. One of the two.
Seahawks are pretty bad. I don't know. Yeller's taking the Vikings, so Dan by himself. I could see it. Mainly because we said it weeks ago that they're either going to beat the Bears or the Vikings, and now they can't beat the Bears anymore because they
And
already
I'm
played
a
them
man of
twice.
my word.
And he's a man. You got to respect it.
Yeah.
But that's not his banger, so I'm still looking forward to that banger.
I don't know if it's a banger. It's a banger on paper.
It's the
but
banger of the week. We're
Okay.
locking it in. Giants, Dolphins, defensive battle here. I mean, both these defenses are playing out of their minds right now. And the Dolphins are hot. They're streaking right now. Tua playing a little better. Giants get that upset win. Not that big of an upset, but the Eagles were hot. They beat them. Again, defensive battle. I think people look at this and know it's a defensive battle. People are gonna expect whatever defense plays better wins. I don't know. I think both defenses are going to play very well. I think it's going to be about which quarterback steps up the most. I think we're going to find out in this game. I'm going to say it. I think we're going to find out. Tua, Daniel Jones, who's better? This is the game. We're going to find out.
You know where to put me.
Okay, yeah,
They won last week. Congrats, Giants fans, but we're not going to go 2 in a row here. Dolphins are hot. Oh, the Dolphins.
and
You
it's
think-
hot in Miami while it's cold everywhere else.
You think they're going to sneak in?
It's that defense. I would say the winner of this game is going to win the turnover battle, and I'm going to go with the Dolphins defense winning that turnover battle.
Okay,
Boom.
all right. Old Yeller picked the Dolphins by himself last week, and they shellacked the Panthers. Didn't see that. He saw it coming. So he's going to go
Everyone
with,
was hyped on Cam.
with the Dolphins. I was hyped on the Panthers' defense, but the Dolphins' defense was better, and by far better in that game.
I didn't watch that game.
Well, it was more so the Panthers' offense was just
But
awful.
so, I mean,
but-
I saw the stats. Cam was like 5 of 20 something. I don't even know.
yeah, he had 4 batted passes, 5 completions. It's a hell of a day.
Yeah, and like, what, 2 picks? So,
Yeah.
I mean, was the passes that bad, or?
They're pretty off target.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, Cam.
I don't like the play call. I don't like the offense in general, even though they have weapons.
You should apologize to me. I picked them up for fantasy that week.
I did last week.
And
That
I
was good.
Wasn't I beat you because of that? Good,
Yeah.
good stuff. Good shit, Pete. So yeah, debating these defenses here. I'd say the Dolphins are playing a little better right now. What defense in general do I like better? Like against the field, not head to head against the field, the NFL. I'm actually leaning towards the Giants because not the blitz, the heavy blitz of the Dolphins, man coverage doesn't work against everybody, but they're playing out of their minds right now. But head to head, I like the Dolphins defense better at home. I'm taking the Dolphins because they're going to blitz the shit out of Daniel Jones. That offensive line, they're going to cause some problems. If the Giants were able to score a little better against the Eagles, I'd feel maybe a little better about their offense getting going here because the Giants' defense is so good too. I'm going to say the Dolphins' defense may be more likely to score on defense too.
Ooh.
Special teams, they got a touchdown last week. Daniel Jones versus Tua. Whoever wins this game, I'm saying that quarterback's better than the other. I think
They're even?
They're even right now. Even though I think we know that Tua has more upside. And right now I'm kind of leaning towards Tua. Let's be honest. But I think people will look at it. Defensive game, which defense is going to play better? They're both going to play equally as good. The Dolphins the blitz is going to be more of a factor, but it's what quarterback makes that. Doesn't have to be a lot.
Are you pounding the under?
Yes, I'm pounding the under.
We don't even know what the under is.
I'm pounding it.
Pounding it.
I'm 100% pounding the under. So all of us Dolphins. I thought about the Giants there. I thought about it. Thought about them last week against the Eagles as well. Didn't do it, and they made me pay. The Dolphins maybe pay last week as well. Speaking of the Eagles play the Jets. The Jets are hot. No, they're not hot, but they beat the Texans last week.
Big win for the Jets.
Huge win. Just to know that you're better than the Texans at least, and that's actually
better than Tyrod.
Yeah. So they pulled it off. Zach Wilson got a little confidence going. Eagles maybe lost a little confidence. They missed Jordan Howard. Shockingly. And Hurts did not throw too well in that game. He didn't.
Is my guy Jordan Howard back this week?
We don't know yet. I think what do we call it, 50-50? I think it was last week they were saying he probably just misses a game, but it could be two.
I was gonna say for a guy who was not on a team for a little bit, I think he's gonna do everything it takes to play. So I'm taking the Eagles with Jordan Howard.
Is anybody going Jets?
No.
All right.
I was curious what Dan had to say though, because he's got those Eagles.
He is an Eagles guy.
He's got those Eagles.
No, I'm just
not an Eagles
been
guy. He's just got the Eagles just locked down.
Cornered.
I think even if they don't have Jordan Howard, I think they'll just be able to run the ball with success here and open things up for Hurts, and I think they'll be all right. Eagles defense playing a lot better as well. I know it's the Giants, but they held them in check there and did enough to win the game. Their offense just didn't do enough. All of us for the Eagles. Jets not getting two in a row here. We're not getting too crazy. We're not getting too weird with it. Next, Colts and Texans. We get
Banger.
Weird. Banger. You taking the Texans?
Nah.
All right, we're taking the Colts. I'm not too worried about the Colts. I know they blew that game last week, but they're playing really good football. They completely outplayed the Bucs for a half. They got to finish, but I think it's a pretty good football team over there.
Is Deshaun Watson back at all this year? Forgot about that guy.
You think this week? What if he just came back this week and you think
leads them to the playoffs?
Would you pick the Texans?
No.
His first game back? I still wouldn't.
Maybe against the Jets or I don't know.
The rematch, Texans versus Jets,
yeah.
back to back, but this time with Deshaun Watson to make it fair.
Yeah,
I'd pick the Texans. I'd pick the Texans in that one. So, not the banger yet.
Not the banger.
We're all going Colts. Banger?
No.
Oh, that's a good one though.
It is a good one. I have actually no clue who I'm gonna. Let me check who I picked because I don't know. No idea.
Well, okay, Washington. Football team red hot right now. The Raiders maybe back on track. A good Thanksgiving win against the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of offense in that one. Not too much defense, but they got it done. Does Washington remain hot? Or Pete? I'm asking you.
No, I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Oh, he's going Raiders. Okay.
I like the Raiders at home. I like what I saw on Thanksgiving.
What you saw? See what you like?
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know if I said that right.
I feel like they're just so inconsistent, though. I feel like if they could play like that, though, they didn't even have Darren Waller the whole second half of that game.
We'll see if he plays.
Yeah, but I just like the way they moved the ball down the field pretty easily. I like the play calling too. The play calling was very good for them that game. Washington, I just don't know if they have enough on offense to keep up with the Raiders.
But their defense is playing a lot better.
It is.
This is a real tough one because Washington's looking a lot better. They look like they're competing for that NFC East, and they are right now trying to catch those Cowboys. Raiders gave them some help last week. What I love about Washington is they are winning the time of possession every single week. They're dominating it. They're playing better on defense. They're running the ball. They're pounding the ball, being physical. Heineke making some clutch plays. So I do like that. But for this is a little different matchup, I think. I do think they can run on the Raiders. The Raiders, I do think you can run on them. Raiders offense, though, they're more of their strength, obviously, lately has been the passing game. I do still think you can pass on Washington, especially with Chase Young, even though he wasn't doing a whole lot. But with him out of there, so I'm kind of back and forth. The time of possession, the teams that just win time of possession, they are the best teams in the NFL. The teams that are in the lower part are not so much in Washington, so that's appealing that they're just dominating that category. But something I noticed, the Raiders have only gone on streaks. They started with a 3-game win streak, and they went on a 2-game losing streak. They went on a winning streak. They went on a losing streak. Right now they have 1 win. That's not a streak, so one more win will be a streak. It's a streaking team, so I'm going to take the Raiders.
Love it. Taking the Raiders.
Okay.
Okay.
Is really no one going to pick? Washington fans ain't going to like us too much. But they didn't even pick them. I'm sure the fans did. But the fans took the Raiders in this one. So not one person. That's surprising to me because I thought about it here. Not one person taking the football team, even though they are hot. So still doubting them, I guess, a little bit. But the Raiders got a streak. They got a streak here. They got some momentum. But if the Raiders from the previous couple weeks show up, they're going to lose the game. That's just how it goes. Is this your banger?
Just stop asking. You'll know. You'll know.
So it's not that
Oh,
one.
well, okay, yeah. Thank you.
Well, the Rams are stinking it up right now.
They'll get back on track with
This
this
is a
one.
perfect game for them to get. What if they lost? Where are you at in the panic meter?
Oh, they should be panicking.
I'm all the way up to you with this panic.
They
meter right here.
they just can't beat some good teams.
Stafford's stinking it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. You think it's Odell? Think it's his fault?
No.
No, he caught a nice touchdown.
He did.
That was a good ball by Stafford.
That was.
Jaguars defense playing a little better. I just don't think their offense can keep up. So, yeah, I think that's why we're all going with the Rams. They get back on track here, but if they lost, oh, man. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. Next game, this might be his banger, folks. I don't know. Ravens and Steelers.
I don't know.
Ravens didn't look too good, even though they beat the Browns. The defense looked pretty good, but they won. Offense was struggling. Steelers, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I picked them too.
These guys stink.
I
they were
picked them.
stinking it up a little bit against the Bengals. I think this is a tough one, actually.
Yeah, this is a toss-up
I'm
game.
taking the Ravens.
Pete's got a lot of teams he's just done on.
Yeah, I don't know.
That kind of makes me think he's going to be wrong, though. Like,
Probably. Watch, the Chargers will win. The Steelers will win.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens, but I don't love it. I don't love it, and it doesn't mean that I would love it if I picked the Steelers. That's not what I mean by that. But I'll pick the Ravens because they're the better team. Plain and simple. A little scared about their offense staying consistent. They shit the bed against the Dolphins, against the Steelers here, against the Browns last week, even though they won. Lamar's got to be a little better here. And we saw the blitz was such a factor against the Dolphins. Like, it made it look like just blitz the Ravens and you're in business. And the Steelers are pretty good at blitzing. Maybe not as good as they have been in the past, but they're pretty good at it. So they might be bringing the house, and that could be a factor. Rival game. T.J. Watt's on the Rona list right now, too. So that's a big factor in me picking the Ravens. So we'll see if he plays, but I don't think so, but we'll see. I'll take the Ravens. Another thing, it looks like you can run on the Steelers, unlike past years. And the Ravens are pretty good at running the football, so we're going to go with the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens as well. I don't like this game. I mean, it's going to be a great game to watch. I think it's going to be low scoring. Going to give the edge to Ravens.
Yeller, Ravens, fans. Ravens. Cravens. Everybody doing it. I could see it. Right? It's kind of this year type of thing, right? When you're off on getting cold on the Steelers because they're very cold, they just turn it around and be maybe the best team in the AFC. Debatable. 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers are hot. Seahawks are cold, but Deebo Samuel is out. He's going to miss a couple weeks here, at least one, probably two. And that's kind of the guy. That's the guy for the 49ers offense. Their best receiver. Elijah Mitchell's been fantastic, but Deebo Samuel might be their best runner as well. He kind of opens things up. You got to worry about him, always in motion. The 49ers pre-snap motion is just something that just gives defenses and defense coordinators headaches too. And Deebo Samuel is a giant part of that. And Fred Warner is out, already ruled out too. Their best linebacker, one of the best linebackers in the game. So those are some tough blows here. They're in Seattle. Seattle seems to beat San Francisco a bit, so what's going to happen here?
Seattle also was a good team for a while.
No, they're not?
No, they're not.
So you're taking San Fran?
I actually really don't know who I'm going to take. I want to believe that Seattle isn't as bad as what we're seeing.
I'm not believing it because I picked them last game and they were just
You're doing the same thing I was doing.
No, I'm not. No. I am
They're
a
on the
little
list.
okay. Just it's pretty simple here. I know some big time players are out, but I'm not going to overthink things. Okay, because the 49ers are back to playing 49er football. They weren't earlier in the year. What is 49er football? It is pound the shit out of the ball, be a physical football team on both sides of the ball, but most importantly, dominate the time of possession. 49ers are absolutely dominating that. The Seahawks are one of the worst teams in that category I've ever seen. They get no time of possession. They're getting killed in the time of possession. I got to go 49ers. And the last time they played, it's not even the same team that 49ers, they weren't even playing the same way. I feel like Shanahan wasn't even calling the normal 49er offense earlier in the year. I don't know what he was doing. So I'm going to take the 49ers here. Cannot trust the Seahawks. Can't trust the play calls. Can't trust Russell Wilson right now. The receivers aren't getting that much separation. The defense.
What happened to
defense
What happened
got
to
tough
Metcalf all of a sudden?
Well, he's been open, and Russ has not been seeing it. Russ is off right now. I think he's afraid to get hit. Hate to say that, but he's only looking at one guy. He's panicking and just whipping the ball sometimes. But who knows? Because they were going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They get the ball back again at the end of that Washington game, and they had no choice because they had no timeouts to go tempo and only pass the ball, and they scored instantly. So maybe something happened. A light went on there, and they're like, okay, let's just run that offense. Let's go tempo. They're not going to be able to do it all the time, but let's pass the ball a lot. So maybe they figured something out, and they do that, and they throw the 49ers off. That would be if the Seahawks won, I would say that would probably be why. What happened? It could happen.
Man, I really want to take Seattle, but I'm going to take San Fran. Something tells me that Seattle's going to squeak this one out.
That's what I thought last week.
Oh.
I think it's going to be the same as last week as the Seahawks and football team game. I think you already said it, like the Niners will run the ball. They're going to control the clock. It'll be close, but I think the Niners will pull it off.
Okay. Yeller is going with the 49ers. And the fans 49ers. So that's a guarantee. Everyone going 49ers. You know what that means. The guarantee is a guarantee.
It's over.
It's all over.
Don't have to watch it.
Yeah, you don't. All right. Sunday Night Football. This was flexed a week ago. It was supposed to be that game we just talked about, but it's this game instead. It's like the NFL knew the Broncos were going to win last week or something, and this was going to be an interesting game. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not trying to say anything with that, or am I? The Broncos at the Chiefs. The Chiefs were hot, but they had the bye week to cool down a little bit. And the Broncos are pretty hot, besides that Eagles game, whatever that was. But they beat up the Chargers last week, so back-to-back games playing AFC West teams. Teddy Bridgewater looked good, despite being on one leg. They're running the ball well, getting Javonte Williams going. Defense is playing fantastic. What's going to happen here?
I think we know who everyone's going with.
I'd say not so fast. Dan still has a banger.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
All right. Is that a banger? I don't know. All right. Dan's taking Chiefs. Pete?
Yep.
Taking Chiefs?
Yep.
You don't like the Broncos?
No.
Yeller is taking the Chiefs.
I think we're back on the page where Chiefs are back.
Go.
But I don't. Even in that Cowboys game, the Chiefs' offense got slowed. It was their defense that actually won the game, and the Broncos' defense is playing out of their minds right now. So, can the Broncos can they make it a defensive game and pull it off? I definitely think it's possible. They had a physical running game, and I think that can throw the Chiefs off. But I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. I had them fooled a little bit, but I think it could be close. I think the Broncos could win with their defense, and again, their physical backs here. And I like the way Teddy played last week. I mean, he came back in. We learned last week that Teddy with one leg is better than Drew Lock, and I don't think we can debate that anymore. Before it was a debate on who's better straight up. Now we're debating on if Teddy Bridgewater. No, it's not a debate. Teddy Bridgewater one leg is better than Drew Lock, fully healthy. But yeah, Teddy played a real good game when he came back in there. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe the Chiefs got cold off the bye. They're at home prime time though, so we like the Chiefs here. But I think that could be a good one. There's a reason they flexed it. All right, there's a reason they flexed. Be a huge win if the Broncos pulled this one off. Massive. We got Monday Night Football. This is the game of the week right here, boys.
This is the game of the week.
And the banger of the week.
Unless
you were talking about your bye team.
I don't know if this is a banger. I feel like this could go either way.
I feel like the emphasis is for everybody to take the Bills because I'm taking the Patriots.
He's taking the Patriots. There's this banger.
I'm taking the Patriots.
The banger of the week. Dan taking the Patriots.
I think matchup-wise, I think this is a great matchup for Patriots defense. Great DB play, great secondary play. They're getting after the quarterback. Something's telling me that the Patriots are going to sneak this one by.
The dog's going with the Bills. He's feeling the Bills at home.
Someone join the banger with me.
Pete?
I think the matchup does kind of favor the Patriots, but I like the Bills at home here. I don't know. I think the Bills just show up. I think there's been a lot of talk about them, going downhill and not being the team everyone thought they were. People saying the Patriots are going to catch them and win the division. I think the Bills make a statement and win this one.
Pete's talking statements.
Fans are joining Dan. They're going with the Patriots.
Wow, I did not expect.
So I got to decide the difference here. It's Monday night. Huge game to take the AFC East for now. To take the AFC East, the Patriots took it last week. The Bills take it back, and the Patriots are a little hotter right now. Bills are at home. They know what's on the line. For those reasons, I can definitely see the Bills winning. But I look at I'm a matchup guy. Look at the matchup. Reality is the Bills don't like to run the ball. They are just a pass team, and they're somewhat struggling to do that. They're struggling to protect Josh Allen. Josh Allen's struggling under pressure. He's kind of throwing some pickable balls when he's under pressure. The Patriots get their hands on the football. So I just don't want to overthink things here. I think we're going with the Patriots here. And I do think you can run on the Bills. They haven't played the best run teams when they did. They played the best ones. They played the Titans and the Colts, and those guys ran all over them.
Jonte Foreman and Dontrell Hilliard?
And the Patriots, what?
So you're talking about the Bills?
When they played Derrick Henry played the Bills.
The Patriots.
I think the Patriots can pound the football on the Bills. I'm thinking defensive game, though. I think there's going
to be a lot of points scored.
Tre'Davious White's out for the year. That's kind of big here, too. Don't forget. If the Bills win, I think it's because they got they're home. They're home Monday night. They know what's on the line.
You see Mac Jones got his wristband with the plays stolen from his car?
I did not see that.
Unless it was fake news. I saw it on Twitter.
Were you dreaming that?
Yeah, I might have been dreaming that.
Maybe. All right, so that's going to be a great one. We got a good old-fashioned split on that one. Could see it going either way. But now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the week. It's the bye teams. And Pete did his homework this past week. Favorite foods from each city. I mean, you were just in Nashville.
Oh, you guys have to go.
Oh, yeah. We're first.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. All right.
I'm taking the Packers.
He's taking the Packers?
Yeah.
I was just so excited for Pete's foods.
They're going to put Rodgers' pinky toe in one of those hyperbolic chambers, just the pinky toe. And, that's the word on the street. I might have dreamt that, too, but they're going to get him all healthy this bye week.
Dreamt that.
Yeah, there's just going to be a little hyperbolic chamber for his little pinky toe.
I think you dreamt it. Yeah, it's a tough one. This is between – I mean, the guys that are out for the Panthers, they're out for the year. Browns need Baker to recover, but I don't think a week's going to help him recover. Conklin's out for the year. It's really between the Titans and the Packers.
What happened with him? What was that? He was walking off the field?
Yeah, it looked weird.
That was weird.
Not good. Titans are the most beat-up team here.
Monty Rice just went on IR.
But is a bye week because A.J. Brown just went on IR last week. So the bye weeks
back.
Are going IR. Oh, he's back after the bye?
I think Bud Dupree's back. And
the IR is games, not.
No, I know.
Not weeks.
Julio's back.
Okay, but A.J. Brown's not back because, he just went on, and this doesn't count as a one
know.
either. So I don't know if the Titans get help. They get help because
he could practice after 3 weeks.
Well, if the Titans played this week, they're really screwed because Kevin Byard just went on COVID.
Yeah.
On the list. So that was clutch for the Titans. The Packers have Devondre Campbell. I just saw that moments ago. Actually, that went on the list. I'm gonna go Packers.
You can't pick the Titans for this. Come on.
But the Packers, Aaron Rodgers dealing with the toe.
There's a bunch of guys on the Titans that are hurt.
Darius Smith.
They're not even on
another week.
But is the bye week going to save them?
They're not even on IR, I'm saying. There's guys a bunch of guys that are hurt that are not even on IR.
Yeah, but the Packers have had a great season so far.
David Long.
They needed this
Rashawn
bye week.
Evans.
They're resting.
They're hurt.
Broken pinky toe.
But now the Packers, they're probably waiting to get Bakhtiari back after this. That's big. Maybe you can go with the Titans.
Another week without being in the cold.
I'll go with the Titans.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, Pete. Let's hear what you got.
What do you got, Pete?
What about the fans?
The fans went with the Packers.
Stupid.
So it was almost a guarantee.
Stupid fans.
But now we cannot guarantee the Packers winning the bye week. It's unfortunate that we can't
guarantee. The most
guarantee.
injured team in the league.
Yeah, but I think the Packers.
They're stinking up the joint.
But who's going to be better after the bye week because of the bye week? I think it's more so the Packers. Do you think the Titans? Who they play after the bye week?
The Packers have been wins still. Titans are on a 2-game losing streak.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Jeez, Pete.
Who do they play after the bye week?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
The Titans?
Yeah.
You got. How do you know?
I know.
You don't have the schedule tattooed on your.
I got
Is it the Jags or no?
Let's hope.
You're talking about your Titans, right?
Yeah.
Or your Packers.
I'm trying to think who else they have. They got. I know
they're playing the Jags.
Yeah.
The Titans don't deserve this bye week. Go back.
No, we're all right. Fans got the Packers. All right, Pete. You were just in Nashville. How'd you like it?
Ooh, it was good. They got some good barbecue. Good barbecue pork sandwich there.
Sandwiches?
You didn't go with a Nashville chicken hot or chicken?
No, they do have good chicken too, though.
Nashville hot.
I thought you were dreaming some food up or something.
No, it
That's
was
a real
good.
thing. Nashville hot.
No, it's good.
Hot chicken.
Packers, Green Bay. You know what they have that's really good?
Cheese.
Cheese, yeah, but no, fudge.
Fudge. Okay.
All right, Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns.
Browns, so let's go with fudge.
That's a good one. All right, back-to-back fudge. Panthers?
Panthers,
You've been to Carolina.
No? Does anybody got anything for Carolina? I think that's a barbecue place, too,
Yeah,
right?
good gator.
Good gator.
Yeah, good gator.
Okay.
All right.
Well, all right. You got, who's your favorite player on the Titans? On your favorite team?
Who do you think?
Derrick
A.J.
Henry.
Brown.
Derrick Henry.
Oh,
I
and
got
A.J.
it.
Brown. It's like 1A, 1B right there.
Oh.
I
Packers.
think you're kind of
Robert Tonyan.
Yeah, you're a huge Robert Tonyan guy.
Yeah, well, give me Robert Tonyan.
Devonta Adams.
Yeah, I respect the game.
Pete's favorite player on the Browns is Juice.
I do like Jarvis Landry a lot. I
You gotta
wish
think about it a
he'd
little
get back. I wish he'd get back to his
glory
just
days.
just his ways. I don't
It's
know.
'cause he's-
I think it's because it's Baker. It's all Baker's fault.
No, it's
Everyone's
because it's
blaming
Cleveland.
Baker.
It's Cleveland. It's
yeah,
Cleveland.
I don't know. Panthers.
DJ Moore.
He's
Brian
pretty,
Burns.
he's pretty solid.
Cam.
I don't know. Panthers. Oh, you know I like Gross Matos.
Luke Kuechly.
Gross Matos.
All right. Okay. Kuechly.
Kuechly.
Final answer.
Kuechly.
Get us out of here.
Get us out. Get us out of here. And that'll do it for the bye weeks teams of the week. And week 13 pick'ems. We'll be back next week with week 14 pick'ems. We're always here with the pick'ems. Yeah. And full NFL coverage here, covering college football as well. Follow our Twitter for just nonstop action. Everyone loves some good action.
Oh yeah.
For sure. And we are out of here.